Hello, my water signs. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How's everyone doing? At the time of this video that I'm recording this, we are in a waxing moon phase, guys. So that brings about growth and learning. It's a time for healing and transformation in our lives. So let's take a look and see how that plays itself out for this particular reading. It's basically a timeless reading, but I just thought I'd mention the lunar phase that I'm currently tapped into for this particular recording. All right, guys. So whenever you're guided to watch this, absolutely, and if you're able to tap into the messages and if it resonates, then it's meant for you. All right, guys. So this is for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, a general reading as always. It's not going to resonate with every single person, so please do take from it what makes sense for you and let the rest go. I do offer private readings, so if you're interested in that, all of that information is down below in the description box. I will also have a list of all of the card decks that I use for my readings. All right, guys. So let's get started on this timeless reading. Basically, I'm just going to allow the cards to communicate whatever messages need to come through here today. I'm starting off with a focus message from, this is a brand new deck for me. It's also called the Lover's Oracle, which is the same name as the heart-shaped ones that I typically use. But this one, it's called Lover's Oracle as well, but this I received from Germany. So let's take a look and see what messages come through here today for my water signs. So angels and spirit guides for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces for this general timeless reading. Please bring forward a focus message at this time for my water signs. All right, guys, so let me fan this out. Let's take a look and see what comes through here. Wow, love is unexpected. You don't know when it will come. So if you've been losing your patience a little bit in regard to your love life, especially if you're single at this time and you just haven't been very lucky in love, it's right around the corner, I feel, especially when you least expect it. Love is unexpected. You don't know when it will come. So hang in there because things are shifting at this time. Once again, tapping into that lunar phase of that waxing moon, there's growth that we are anticipating at this time. And there's healing that is needed. And a part of your growth is bringing about this transformation that your life is currently going through. All right, guys, so let's take a look and see how that comes about for this reading. I also wanted to grab an additional focus message from the Whispers of Love deck. But that's actually a beautiful card coming through for my water signs. Love is unexpected. You don't know when it will come. It could be right around the corner, guys. So don't lose faith, okay? All right, let's fan this out as well. Let's grab one. Actions speak loudly. Express your love through your actions. Okay, so this is coming through for some of you guys, especially if you've been holding back from telling the person that you're more than likely thinking about for this reading how you feel. And perhaps for some of you, you might be feeling as though they need to tell you how they feel, express their love through their actions. So, all right, let's see how that comes into play for this particular reading, guys. I wanted to start off with some mystic moon oracles for this reading. So angels and spirit guides for my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. What needs to come through for this reading at this time? Please bring it forward for me. What messages would we benefit from at this time? Okay, let's take a look and see what messages you would benefit from at this time, water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. We have devotion. Whenever this card comes through, for me, I tap into somebody who has a lot of love for you, and that certainly could be mutual, where you are devoted to loving this individual. Some of you guys, I do feel, are in separation. There is distance between the two of you, but I do feel that there's a lot of love here between two people. Some of you are at a crossroads. So unable to make a decision or having difficulty in choosing the right road for you, especially in regard to your love life. For those of you who are in separation, perhaps this person might have hurt you, or there were challenges that your relationship couldn't overcome at the time, and therefore you're at this crossroads, regardless of the fact that you still have a lot of love for this person. Look at this next card. We do have that abandoned energy, followed by new direction, okay? And it's interesting how right after that, we've got action. So, going back to the focus card, actions speak loudly. And I'm feeling, guys, whoever you're thinking about for this reading may have abandoned the connection. They may have ended things. Or perhaps for some of my water signs, it is you that decided to go in another direction because you just were not being fulfilled by this person in some way, shape, or form when you guys were together. But in order to bring about a reconnection here, if that's something that you're looking for, guys, there has to be action either on your part or you're waiting for this person to take action. The card right after action is refocus. For some of my divine feminines, I feel that it is you that decided to go in another direction rather than investing more time in this relationship. Even though I feel you have a lot of love for this person that you're thinking about, I do feel that there were challenges there that you guys could not overcome. And so, especially tapping into divine feminine energy here, a new direction and refocusing elsewhere or towards a new direction, towards another relationship. So take that for however way it's playing itself out in your life. All right, so let's add some tarot to this, guys. Let's grab some psychic tarot to add to this. For my water signs, please, angels and spirit guides, what else do we need to know? And, you know, going back to that focus message of love is unexpected, you don't know when it will come. For those of you guys who have decided to end a relationship because it just wasn't going the way you wanted, and it wasn't fulfilling you, it wasn't offering you the type of love that you were looking for, and if you are, or if you have decided to either abandon that relationship and go in a new direction, as these two cards are specifying, and refocusing elsewhere or towards somebody else, you know, I do feel that love will find you again. And it's the type of love where it's reciprocated equally, where there is that equal exchange of love between two people. There is that level of devotion that for some of you resonates with a twin flame connection I'm feeling, especially with that flame that's emanated through that photo. Okay. But I do feel that some of you guys just didn't get the love from this person that you ended up leaving. And that's exactly what you're looking for out there. Somebody that could love you and give you the type of love that you are deserving of. Because I feel that, especially those who walked away from a connection, this person just couldn't give it to you, or they weren't ready to give it to you. Okay? But I do feel there's still love here, regardless of why you guys are in separation. There's still love here between two people. What else, please, for my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces? Angels and spirit guides, what else do we need to know here at this time? We've got the solar plexus chakra coming through there. Let's grab another one. We do have the Three of Pentacles, but it is coming up reversed. Okay, so let's grab some more. That is earth energy for some of you. So you might be thinking of a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus. Whenever the chakra cards come through, to me there is a bit of an imbalance there. And it's so fitting how with that waxing moon phase there is healing that is needed, especially parts of your chakras that are in need of healing at this time. We do have the Truth, but it is coming up reversed, and we've got the Nine of Pentacles coming through as well. Let's grab one more. That Truth card is the Judgment card in traditional tarot. And in reverse, it is lack of self-awareness, self-doubt, self-hate. Somebody who is not loving themselves at the moment. Or it could be this person that you are in separation from. There's something that needs to come to completion here. We do have the World card coming through here. And look at the bottom of the deck, guys. There's Destiny, representative of the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so part of the reason why we've got the solar plexus chakra coming through, it taps into the words I can. Okay, it's fire energy. So for some of you guys, you're thinking of a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. This taps into one's power, vitality, your self-esteem, your confidence. And I do feel for some of you, my water signs, that there is a bit of an imbalance here in that area. And as I had indicated, it taps into the words I can. And perhaps you feel as though you just couldn't hold on any longer. Which is why for some of you guys, I do feel that you walked away from this connection. You know, we do have an empty seat here. Somebody abandoned the relationship. So whether this is something that you're resonating with, guys, or if it's somebody that you're thinking about who walked away from the relationship, because there is that refocus energy. It doesn't have to be divine feminine or female in energy. It could be anybody, as well as the New Direction card. There is, what I'm feeling, a lack of action from either you, water signs, or the person more than likely that you're thinking about for this reading. You know, going back to this focus energy, actions speak loudly. Express your love through your actions. And I just feel that there just wasn't enough action from this person that hurt you, somebody that you needed to walk away from. With that Three of Pentacles energy in the reverse, this is lack of teamwork, somebody who's disorganized. It's indicative of group conflict. So for some of you guys, you may have had a third party and there were conflicts there, of course. And for some of my water signs, I do feel that that's part of the reason why you ended up refocusing and going in a different direction and abandoning the relationship because there were third parties here. You know, somebody that you felt was your person ended up hurting you, breaking your heart. And with that Truth reversed, I feel that they were being dishonest, deceptive, manipulative. They weren't telling you the truth. So for some of you guys, you may have had to find that out on your own. And when you did, it broke your heart. It hurt you. You know? And by doing so, this person who really hurt you and just didn't take their actions into account or lack of it, as far as being honest with you and just being upfront, that did put you in a place of doubting yourself and doubting the decisions that you were making for yourself and in your life and in your relationships. So I do feel for some of my water signs, you did refocus more towards your coins, you know, your pentacles, throwing all of your energy into work. And you just wanted to take a break possibly from love and relationships. Just needing a minute to yourself to just reassess the direction of where you wanted your life to go. Now, in regard to your finances, I do see things improving there if they haven't already. Part of that Nine of Pentacles energy is bringing forward material harvest, being very grateful for the things that you have, being able to afford more than what you could have provided for yourself in the past. Things are actually looking up in that regard. Okay, and as I mentioned, we do have the World card that is indicated here, and it's right next to that Wheel of Fortune. So two major arcanas right next to each other that are really, really nice and complementary to each other. You know, with that World card, it's success and completion, tapping into earth energy for some of you. Once again, so that Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy is right there. Something needs to conclude in order to welcome in a new beginning, I'm feeling. This is making you whole once again. If this person that you're thinking about for this reading ended up hurting you beyond anything you could have ever imagined, broke you into a million pieces, broke your heart, broke your spirit. With the World card being represented here, your energies will be whole once again. You know, you will find happiness and fulfillment in your life again, because this does indicate triumph, and that things that were chaotic before, if life was a little bit crazy in regard to this person you're thinking about, things are going to smooth out and be a lot more peaceful moving forward. Okay, this does indicate liberation and fulfillment. The pieces of your life are finally falling into place. And the Wheel of Fortune right next to that is going to ensure that luck is on your side this time. Not just in regard to love and romance, but everything. You can now achieve your goals in your life, in your relationships. Whatever limitations and obstacles were in your way, guys, the World card removes those obstacles. The only limitations that are there are the ones that you are putting on yourself. Okay, so it's one of those energies where you just need to get out of your own way and just allow those blessings to come in. You're going to come out on top, not only in regard to your relationship, and that doesn't just pertain to your love relationships, other relationships, your friendships, your social circle, other challenges that you've been facing in other relationships. But of course, in regard to your romantic connections, of course, you're going to come out on top. You've been through hell and back with this person, I feel. And you decided to find a new direction for yourself, and good for you. You know, if this does resonate with you. This is also indicative of unexpected money. So right next to that 9 of Pentacles energy with that material harvest, it's really, really nice. That's a great energy. Now, tapping into the Wheel of Fortune, Destiny, that is fire energy. So we've got a lot of signs that are being represented here. So Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius with that Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so as I mentioned, your luck is about to change, guys. It's a turn of events that are falling in your favor. There is movement that is being indicated here, which is good, because as far as this crossroads card coming through here, whenever somebody's at a crossroads, there's no action because you can't make a decision. You're undecided the direction that you want to go. Okay, but ultimately, if you're resonating with this reading, you know that you need to take a move. You need to take that first step to begin a new path for yourself if you haven't already started. Okay, because we've got too many cards here that are indicative of moving forward. It's a cycle of change that's going to bring about success for you. There is growth where there was none before. And it brings about good karma. And I feel whoever hurt you, whoever did you wrong, will get theirs. Okay? I'm a firm believer in karma. And what you put out there is what comes back to you. And if this person did you wrong, guys, they're going to get theirs. I just know it. With that Wheel of Fortune, anything is possible now. It's interesting, and I've mentioned this in previous readings, where part of that Wheel of Fortune energy is that someone from your past wants to come back to you, but there's that level of indecision that comes with it, because especially if this person broke your heart, broke your spirit, really hurt you, and you're not sure whether you want them back or not, but even though you may still have love for that person, I feel for my water signs, you're still a little bit weary because you don't want to revert back to where you've been. So some of you guys will actually hear back from this person that you are in separation from, that ended up hurting you, somebody that you had to leave behind. Again, some of you guys had a third party. The question is, do they deserve to come back into your life? And that ultimately falls on you. That is your one and only decision. That is just, it falls on your lap. It's up to you whether you want to entertain this person back into your life or not. All right, guys? So let's add to this with some romance angels. So angels and spirit guides for my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. What's up with love and romance? What else do we need to know here? What else do we need to know? Playfulness. So this person that you're thinking about, guys, you may have had a lot of fun with them. You guys may have certainly had some very good times. But part of the energy that I tap into from this particular card is that somebody may have been a player. You couldn't trust them. They were too busy entertaining too many options in love and romance. On the opposite side of that spectrum, of course, this is somebody that you just had a really good time spending time with. A lot of fun energy, a lot of laughter, a lot of good times. This could also be, for some of my water signs, somebody who's younger than you. Somebody who has that inner youthful spirit. Perhaps this is something that you both share, okay? So that's part of the energy of that. And look at this bottom card here, guys. We do have deception coming through here. Someone wearing a false mask in this relationship. I do feel, once again, more than likely divine feminine, but it doesn't have to be. Somebody walked away from this relationship because there was deception going on. Deception could come in many forms. It doesn't have to be a third party situation, but I am tapping into that for this particular reading. Somebody was being dishonest. Somebody was being very manipulative. Somebody was lying. Okay. Yeah, let's grab one more. One more for my water signs, please, angels and spirit guides. We do have religious factors coming through here. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. For some of my water signs, perhaps you felt as though this person, you and this person were spiritually connected. You may have also been praying about this person and the challenges that you guys have gone through. I also tap into the fact that some of you guys may have either been the same religion, to where your faith was very important to you, or your different religions where that created tension in the relationship. That's for some of you guys. But no doubt about it, we've got deception coming through here from somebody that you were with, guys. And if you were wanting the truth from this person, they just weren't giving it to you. That's why we've got that truth card in reverse. They were not being honest with you. Because in the upright, somebody wants forgiveness. Somebody wants to heal the situation to move forward. But I do feel for some of you guys, you're dealing with somebody, you're in separation from somebody that just still isn't ready to come forward with the truth. And that's where action comes into play. Actions speak loudly. I can tap into some of your energies that you're most likely thinking, if they really want me, then their actions are going to speak for themselves. And I feel for some, you're just not seeing it from this person. There's still love here, I feel, for some of you. There is still an exchange vibrationally of love between you and this person for some of you. But they just hurt you too much. That's the energy that I am feeling here. There's still a lot of pain and anger that you guys are dealing with. And going back to our lunar phase where there is growth and transformation and healing, I feel for my water signs, that's a part of your journey. That's where you're at currently. You know? All right. So I want to start the conversation going here between you and this person, guys. So let's start off with the twin flame messages from Mystic Moon. I'm not going to label whether it's divine feminine or divine masculine for these messages. So take it for however way it makes sense for you. Whoever it is that you're thinking about, my water signs, for this reading, this could either be your thoughts and feelings and your emotions coming through in these messages, or it could certainly be the person that you're thinking about for this reading, somebody that you more than likely are in separation from, or you guys are just having challenges at this time. All right, so angels and spirit guides, who needs to speak up here? Please bring it forward for me. Yep. I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. They know they messed up. And look at this bottom card here, guys. No other compares to you. I can't help but look at the card right after that. Lying was just easier for me than telling you the truth. No shit, right? That's why we've got that truth card reversed. Yep, and we've got deception right there. Even though they know that nobody could ever compare to the type of connection that you guys had. That's a part of that devotion energy. They know they messed up. You know, I'm sorry, I couldn't do right by you. No other compares to you. But lying was just easier for me than telling you the truth. Look at the card right after that. I mean, this all makes such sense. I need more time to figure things out. And the card after that. These messages were made for you guys for this particular reading. The grass wasn't greener on the other side. They messed up. They know it. But I feel for some of my water signs, you're not willing to entertain a reconciliation with this person. One, they were being very dishonest with you. And I do feel for some of you guys, you gave them time and time again, you gave them one chance after the other to come clean. And they just couldn't do it. They couldn't tell you the truth. And so you ran out of patience and decided to find a new direction for yourself. And if you are in this space right now where you haven't yet taken action to move in a new path, move in a new direction and refocus elsewhere, I do feel part of the energies that is coming through here for my water signs, whether you are divine feminine, whether you are divine masculine, it doesn't matter. This is giving you the opportunity to find a new direction for yourself, for your life. Abandoning a connection because it just wasn't giving you what it was that you were looking for, even though at one time or another it may have felt like this was your person. And that love, you know, it's not so easy to let go of. That's a part of your healing process. That's just going to take time. Especially since you had invested so much of yourself in this connection. All right. I feel like grabbing some additional messages from the Unspoken Messages Volume 2 by Fire Witch Tarot. So let's do that. Again, no specific gender for these messages. Whoever is resonating with these thoughts and feelings and words coming through from these cards. These are unspoken. They have never been spoken either by you, my water signs, or the person that you're thinking about. But Whoever is speaking up here, they are thinking about it. Let's take a look, because there's still more to add to this dialogue between you and this person. So angels and spirit guides for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, what do we have? Oh my goodness. We have spirit babies in the 5D that want to be born. That's interesting. Perhaps some of you guys, you know, talked about having children, starting a family together. And now that you guys are in separation and apart, you know, that's very difficult to do when you're not together. And so they are having some major regrets here. You know, the grass wasn't greener. No other compares to you. Lying to you was much easier. Let's grab some more. What else, please, for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, angels, and spirit guides? Yeah, look at this. I'm going through a painful transformation. Tapping into that lunar phase. They're going through a transformation, and this could be your energy as well, water signs, okay? Perhaps you're both going through this painful transformation, and that's going to take time to heal, but it is happening, I'm feeling. They are coming through to let you know that it's very painful for them as well, and that they are sifting through their own actions or inaction, things they've done to you that have hurt you, and they are finally recognizing that, and that's a part of this transformation. That's a part of the healing that is happening between you and this person, guys, because I feel, especially for those of you who abandoned the connection and walked away, it took every ounce of strength in you to take that first step out that door, but you did it. For those of you guys who actually did it, and now you're on this path that's way better for you, but it's still healing. That's a part of your journey, and they're going through it too. I'm going through a painful transformation, and that's just karma biting them in the ass, you know. All right, so let's add to this, guys, with, I feel like grabbing a message from the Infinity Oracle, once again by Fire Witch Tarot. Let's add to this. What else do we need to know for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces? Angels and spirit guides. Please bring it forward for me. What else do we need to know here? What else do we need to know for my water signs, please, for this timeless reading at this time? What else? What else do we need to know? This is interesting. It's like a circus or like a carousel. You know, going around in circles. Perhaps you and this person were going around in circles. You know, it's an exhausting energy. And you weren't getting anywhere. You know, perhaps part of the discussions were just non-productive. And so rather than continuing to argue and not resolve anything, I do feel for some of my water signs, you just decided to end things. Get off that merry-go-round, you know? Look at this bottom of the deck card, guys. We've got hurt. The card after that, forbidden fruit. So yeah, for some of you guys, there were third parties in this scenario. There was infidelity, cheating involved here. And if that's something that you dealt with in your relationship, I do feel you decided to end things because you know you deserve better. You know that you're not an option. You're not somebody's option. You should be their first and only choice, you know? So some of you guys are still healing, even though you've already chosen a new path for yourself. You know, it takes time to mend the type of hurt that you've gone through. That'll take time, okay? But the healing process has begun. That's the one great thing that's coming through here. All right, so let's add to this, guys, with some signs from Spirit, Love Oracle. Once again, by Angela from Mystic Moon. Angels and Spirit Guides, what else do we need to know for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, please, for this timeless reading? What else do we need to know here about anything and everything? It doesn't just have to be about love and romance. For my water signs, please. Thorns, hardship. I feel, guys, this is what you've had to endure with this person, you know. But I do feel at one time or another, guys, there was a lot of passion here. That it was a strong connection between you and this person, but it didn't stay there. It ended up hurting you more than uplifting you, you know. And so whoever is resonating with this, you chose to abandon the connection. There was just too many challenges, too much hardship, too much pain that you had to endure from this person. It was not easy. It was not easy. Let's grab one more. One more, please, for Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, angels and spirit guides. Eyes, revealing. I feel that it either took a separation, it took heartbreak, it took you choosing a new direction for yourself to finally open up your eyes to what was happening in your connection, in your relationship, in your life. And now, you know, you see things clearly. You know what it is that you want. You know the direction that you are going. You're refocusing your life and your energies elsewhere. That's giving you a healthier outlet to be able to do that. Okay? All right, let's add to this with some Lover's Oracle, my heart-shaped Lover's Oracle deck. So angels and spirit guides, what else can you tell me, please, for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces? And it's so ironic, guys, because for some of you, I really feel, despite the fact that this person really hurt you and broke your heart, there's a part of your heart still that has love for this individual, and that's okay, you know? And they have love for you still. What else, please? Let's grab this bottom card. All right, what do we have? This card reads, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. You know, it's so true. And I feel that this is a part of the transformation that you're going through. You know, there is no right or wrong. It wasn't just your fault. It wasn't just one person's fault. It takes two people for a relationship to typically fall apart. But I do feel for some of you guys that the person that you are thinking about for this reading ended up being a part of a third-party situation, and they now realize that the grass wasn't greener on the other side. But this separation, this distance between the two of you, it has brought you to a new place of understanding and what it is that you now want moving forward. So it certainly offered a sense of growth in your life, and that once again taps into the lunar phase for this particular day that I'm recording this this reading. But again, this is a timeless reading, so really whenever you're guided to watch this. All right, and the other message says, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Yeah, so Where's that card? Through this hardship that you've been through, you know, you've gone through so much, I feel. And perhaps there were times when you just couldn't take it anymore and really needing to go in a new direction for yourself, abandoning a connection because there just wasn't anything further there that could uplift your life and offer you anything further than what it already has, okay? But regardless of the turmoil that you've been through in regard to this relationship or other areas of your life that have been super challenging, there are blessings that are coming towards you. A blessing will soon be revealed. And isn't it interesting how the word revealed has been used twice now from two different cards? This says revealing, this card says revealed. So there are things for my water signs that are going to make themselves known as time progresses. So just have some patience to see that through. All right, guys, I do feel that there are some shifts and transformations, which is such a perfect word to use here since, once again, lunar phase. I'm going through a painful transformation. So it's not easy, it's very painful. But part of that transformation is offering you growth. It's offering both of you growth. It almost doesn't matter whether you guys ever come back together or not, because this experience, I feel, has impacted your life for the better. It taught you what it is that you're wanting moving forward, what it is that you're not going to put up with from other people, especially if they are being deceptive in any way, shape, or form towards you. So it really does make sense here where actions speak loudly. You know, a person who is deserving of you will show it through not only their words, but certainly their actions. But there is action that is needed. So there is a first step that needs to be taken here. Whether you take that first step on your own or whether somebody else takes that first step towards you, there is action that is needed here to move forward. All right. So let's add to this, guys, let me grab some answers here. Set these guys aside. So if there's a particular question, water signs, that you have in mind, this is the time to ask that question. Hopefully I'll be able to tap into it. So angels and spirit guides for Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, please bring forward whatever messages need to come through here at this time. You don't have to resonate with each and every card that comes through here. And hopefully the angels will be able to offer you the answers that you are in need of at this time. So angels and spirit guides for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. We have a no answer coming through here. Whenever that no answer comes through, you know, it's so easy to think that it's actually a negative thing, but it doesn't always have to come forward as a negative connotation by way of a no answer. Sometimes it's a blessing in disguise. So take that for however way it is making sense for you. Okay, let's grab some more. What else, please, for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces? Angels and spirit guides. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. What else? Yeah, see that? It's up to you. It's up to you what happens in this relationship. It's up to you how you handle the challenges. It's up to you to find a new direction for yourself. It's up to you to refocus. It's up to you what you decide to do if you're at a crossroads. You know, it ultimately falls on your lap, but the world and the wheel of fortune are on your side here. There are blessings that are coming in for you regardless of the challenges that you have faced in regard to this relationship or other areas of your life that have been challenging you. You will ultimately come out on top. It's going to shift and transform you towards a better future, I'm feeling, and you will overcome whatever limitations and obstacles have been weighing you down. I do see that. Okay, So let's grab some final thoughts here, guys, from my guardian angel deck. So angels and spirit guides for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Let me grab one for Cancer, please. Let me grab one for Scorpio. And one for Pisces, please. All right. Okay, so for Cancer, we have Judgment coming through here. This card reads, let go of your fear of being judged. You are good enough. It is time to unlock all that you have kept safely locked away in your heart. Your true essence and potential have been restricted by structure and method for long enough. There is no right or wrong way. Just be you. Yes, and where was that card saying, yeah, it goes back to this card as well, where it says, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. So for those of you guys who are resonating with this message, okay, that's coming through for you. All right. For Scorpio, you have inner child coming through here. Nurture your inner child and begin to express the awesome beauty you hold within you. We live in a world where a formula exists for everything, yet love and creativity have no formula. They do not need to be studied, simply nurtured. Regularly set aside some time to just play. So I do feel, going back to this playfulness card, you know, this is especially coming through for my Scorpios, where life has just been super challenging and it's been that way for a while. This is coming through to remind you that you can certainly interject fun back into your life. If it's been super challenging, this is giving you the opportunity to reset things and find a new direction, as this card states, and refocus towards something better coming into your life. There are blessings that are coming in for you, so welcome that in and just give yourself time to have balance there. You know, it can't all be work, work, work. There has to be a balance between work and play and the pleasures of your life. And I do feel it's been a while since that has been an energy that you've been in. All right, Scorpio? And finally, for Pisces, we have creativity. This particular card reads, we, your angelic messengers, are here to help unleash the endless creative potential that you possess. Listen to the whispers of love inside your heart as we communicate with you through feeling and emotion. Let go of fear and apprehension and express the endless source of creativity you possess. Have fun and allow the inner child within you to express your true essence. All is valid. So very similar energies, tapping back into this playfulness energy for my Pisces viewers, okay? So once again, if life's been a bit challenging and you haven't had a whole lot of time to just relax and chill and play and just have fun, this is a time for you to bring creativity back into your life and make life fun once again, okay? Part of that new direction for you, Pisces, is welcoming in this playful energy once again. All right, so that's where I'm going to leave this reading, guys. There's a lot that came through here and a lot to take in. I hope whatever part of this reading resonated with you, that it offered you guidance and assistance in regard to your situation, not just in love and romance, but other areas of your life that have been challenged at this time. All right, guys, if you're interested in a personal private reading, all of that info is down below in the description box, and I'll be back soon, guys, with more readings for you. Take care. Bye-bye.